Welcome to another episode of the Money Wheel Podcast. The journey to wealth starts here with your host, Don Shade.
Hello, my friend and future millionaire. Welcome to this episode of the Money Wheel. My name is Don Shade. Now, in some of the previous episodes, I've talked to you about building a dream board and what some of your goals are, that kind of stuff. Let's take a closer look at that. What is the first thing that you want to accomplish off of the money you're going to make on your online business? And it doesn't have to be a huge thing. What we're doing is we're starting to pave the path that you're going to walk down towards building wealth, your $1 million roadmap. And what I like to make sure that we do is set your goals close enough that they're easy to hit. You need to feel like you're winning. So one of the first things I want you to look at is, do you have any credit card debt? Because the first golden rule to building wealth, it isn't what you make, it's what you keep. And what we're going to look at as we move forward isn't so much how much wealth you're building, it's getting you out of debt. You don't need a lot of money to survive on if you don't have a lot of debt. What happens is this: you get out of high school and you go out and you buy a new car like everybody else. It's a cool thing to do back then. And first thing you know, you meet somebody, you get married, and then you got a mortgage payment and a car payment. And she has a car payment also. Now you got two car payments and a mortgage, and you're running a whole household. And next thing you know, you start having kids and all that kind of stuff. And all the money you thought you had, what seemed like big money in the beginning, is now ate up by your lifestyle. So what we need to do is start handling that so that we can free up some of your money to build you a big bank account. So the first thing we're going to do is look at your credit card balances, and I want you to list the lowest one and how much you owe on it. And we'll figure out what it takes to get that paid off so that you can start to feel like you're winning, and we'll start gaining speed. Because after you pay off the first one, what we're going to do is look at the next one with the next lowest balance. And over time, we're going to start bailing you out of credit card debt. Because what you do is this: once you have the one card paid off, you take the money that you were using to pay on that card and you add it to the payment of the second card. And that's how you pick up momentum to get out of credit card debt. Now, everybody thinks that, oh, I want to be a millionaire. I'll be the first one to tell you, you're going to be financially comfortable long before you get to $1 million. And everybody says about, oh, I'd like to retire, this, that, and the other thing. What it comes down to is this: you're not really looking to retire. You're looking to build a business that can run without you. And that's the kind of business that we're going to build you online. With all that being said, I want you to think about this. Your financial freedom isn't a large amount of money, it's a monthly income. Ask yourself this: what is that number that you could live comfortable on? Not just what you're scraping by on now, but something where you don't have to worry at night. When the temperature is 0 outside and you want it to be 75 degrees in your house, you don't worry about what it costs to do that. Or when it's 100 degrees outside and you want it to be 65 in your house, you don't worry about what the air conditioning costs. So figure out what you're making now on a monthly basis with just your income, and let's figure out what it takes for you to be comfortable. What I like to do is, first things first, let's look at doubling that number so that you can live a comfortable lifestyle. Now, we're not going to change anything. What we're looking to do is get you to the point where you're really good at managing the money you have. And then I'm going to teach you how to build a nest egg so that you can live stress-free. That's all I have for this episode. We'll talk to you on the next episode of The Money Wheel.
Thank you for listening to the Money Wheel Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and like the podcast. For everything that was talked about in today's amazing show, go to moneywheelpodcast.com and get today's show notes, past episodes, and most importantly, you can connect with Don Shade on all his social media platforms. Again, at moneywheelpodcast.com. If you are just looking to email Don, you can email him at don@moneywheelpodcast.com. For a list of all our tools we use in our business, you can go to moneywheelpodcast.com/resources. Again, thank you for listening to today's podcast, and see you in our next episode of the Money Wheel Podcast.